Hello and welcome back to another episode for MC Airsoft. I'm Mark and today we're going to be talking about cheater videos. So, we all see the videos circulating online, on YouTube or whatever platform you're using. An Airsoft cheater gets destroyed. Airsoft cheater gets mad. An Airsoft cheater gets whatever. And while they're entertaining, and I'm not knocking any of these channels for doing those videos, as I understand playing to the algorithms, and I understand trying to get clicks, and for some people that this is their job. You know, I'm fortunate enough to have a steady income outside of YouTube, so so I'm not judging anyone who's trying to make a living, right? However, what I will point out, and I want to point out with this video, is that it has negative ramifications on the community for a couple reasons. First being that it is showing the worst part of Airsoft, or part of the worst, arguably maybe milsimmers or speedsofters or whoever getting way too into it and taking it too seriously. You can argue that's the worst part of it. But as far as the playing side of it, the actual game portion of it, the cheaters, that's the worst part. And I can't tell you how many people over the years, because again, I've been playing off and on since 2005. I can't tell you how many people over the years have said, yeah, I play Airsoft, but there's no way to tell if people get hit. Or, oh, well, how do you know if such and such is getting hit? And the answer is always, it's an honor call system. And yes, there was the paint BBs that came out for a while and exploded in people's guns and were terrible, but it's an honor system, and what these videos are doing is showing how dishonorable people are within the community. And when that's a majority of the videos you see on these different platforms, well, that's an issue, and it's going to detract from the amount of people who want to play. As I've talked to paintballers, I've talked to military, talked to law enforcement, talked to video gamers, talked to all sorts of people who want to get into Airsoft, but they're worried about the cheaters. That's one of the main things that I get asked about when talking about Airsoft. The second problem is is that it promotes cheating, right? Now, which sounds a little bit weird because most of these videos are kind of talking bad on the cheater, right? Saying how they're immature, they're XYZ for cheating, and showing some of the consequences, like maybe they get lit up or something like that, right? Or maybe they get pulled off the field, but they still make it into a video. And the problem with that is there are people out there that will cheat because they are hoping to make it on video, and they don't have the confidence in their ability to get on video any other way, or to start their own channel or something like that. So you have a section of the population of this community that are going to cheat specifically to get on video. So it promotes cheating, right? Yeah. And there's other issues with it. Cheating coming in various forms, or bad behavior coming in various forms. Now, if you're specifically calling someone out, like if someone on YouTube is cheating and you have proof, okay, maybe that's one thing, right? Or if you're saying, like, a field that I went to recently, for an example, which I'll be doing a video on shortly, but there were players, and you can probably guess what kind of guns they had, that were running hotter FPS wise than usual, or than they were supposed to, and at least 2 times during the day were running full auto when they weren't supposed to, right? So now maybe it wasn't full auto, maybe it actually was semi-auto and they were pulling the trigger fast, but there was at least one player who, since the field didn't have a chronograph, was chronographed late in the day by another player and was running hot all day, and don't exactly know how hot, but still over the FPS limit on a very small field, can leave injuries like cuts to the inner hand, using myself as an example, or nice bruises, right? And if I get shot, point blank, that's my own deal. I got shot in the lower ribs as well. I have a mark from that, don't really care. My concern is more that people are cheating, right? Because maybe someone's safety gear isn't up to snuff, or maybe they're cheating more than you would think. But obviously, if you're warning people about a field, or you are calling out a team or a specific person, that's one thing, right? But when you go online, you don't call out anyone in particular, not trying to fix a problem. You're just trying to get attention on YouTube by calling someone a cheater. That's only going to breed negativity. That's only going to breed problems. So there are a lot of other problems with these cheater videos and the kind of subculture within the community that they breed, and that kind of problem, and how many people they dissuade from playing Airsoft, or maybe they left Airsoft because of it, or something of that nature. So it's just things to consider. Obviously, small time YouTube channel, no one really watches, but the people with the cheater videos are getting hundreds and maybe hundreds and thousands of watches and comments and subscriptions and all that. But so maybe I'm wrong on this, but that's just my perspective in the matter. So until next time, stay safe and stay hydrated.